All right, man, apparently got word that came out that one of the YSL members came out and snitched, and the paperwork then got leaked, and he in protective custody. So a lot of times in the RICO case, it only take somebody that snitched and dropped a dime on somebody. But let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to notifications. We go live and drop a video. So yeah, the more people they got snitching, the stronger the case. And remember, you gotta remember, this is a local Fed case, RICO case. It's not the feds, right? It's local. So that increase your chances of, getting exonerated, drastically. The feds got like 97, 98% conviction rate. It ain't that they do all this homework and shit. It's just that somebody get jammed up and they telling. And for a lot of people, all people, that's your natural instinct. No matter how solid somebody is, when they say you facing this, that, and third, you want to tell, get a deal. You go, but when you sign up for that lifestyle, like Ghostface Killer said, if you're gonna play the streets, you better stay silent. So you gonna sign up for that lifestyle, bro. You can't talk, but obviously they showed his face. I don't know if they revealed his name. They got a target and they moved him into protective custody. And now, Young Thug, they gonna have to try to convince him one way or the other to not to talk, and so, I mean, like I said before, in those RICO cases, man, there don't be too much homework done by the by law enforcement. Instead of everybody just calling a lawyer and not speaking till they get a lawyer and understand that, they ready to eat cheddar biscuits, Whoppers, chili cheese fries, all that type of stuff. They willing to do all that type of stuff. So, but that's what it is. The bigger your circle is, the chances increase you gonna get caught. But nonetheless, these dudes getting all this money and you still in the street. You still doing these, these alleged crimes you accused of, killing, robbing, for what? All this killing they doing is a mental illness, dude. Honestly, it really is. It's a mental illness. And that's exactly what it is, dude. You got all this money and you still killing. I know Tupac said, he still go to the dangerous house parties to keep his music inspired. Oh, that's one thing. Might not be the smartest thing, but once you understand music, you can tell as a musician's lifestyle changed, his music changed a lot of the time. So I understand from that standpoint of view, trying to keep your music as raw as possible, but all this killing that they doing is like, and at the end of the day, people saying, "Oh, free them," and this, if they accused of doing what they need to do, they accused of, they need to go sit down and go to jail. To be honest, they need to go to prison, because you had opportunities to leave that alone. But when you need deep in that game, you just don't run off on the plug. You just don't get out of that game. That's why when you decide to go to the streets, it's hard to get out. It's hard to get out. And the ones that get out, they have perfect timing. But of course somebody telling. That's what the RICO case is based off of. And even if you get exonerated, you get all the bond money and all that stuff back, right? They still took a year of your life away. And your mental. A lot of people go in, they never recover. Call it institutionalized. And a lot of times you go in there, man, it changes you mentally. A lot of them dudes in there that I encounter are very patient. But when the patient wear thin, they snap. They snap. But now they got a name, and they got to try to convince him not to talk. Or obviously, you started to poke holes in his story. So there's a couple ways to go about it. Start attacking his character, you know, or probably put some money in his hand. But if they cutting his time substantially, you know what I'm saying, then there might have to be other options that have to be taken. So, but in those type of cases, you know, you get them cases 100% chance somebody telling. And a lot of times, you know, especially in federal cases, there be people that ain't never had no direct interaction with you, who ain't never did business with you direct or did dirt with you direct. They be lying. You know, they be lying. They be straight up lying. You get their time cut, plus good behavior and walk, they be lying. So you got to understand, you know, the law enforcement, fed or local, state, whatever it may be, they got to play dirty to catch the criminals. I believe they got Al Capone on tax evasion. Got out, went home, spent the rest of his life at the crib. They was much smarter back then. And also the one RICO and all of that type of stuff. RICO is dirty. You know? A lot of them type of dudes be straight up lying. 100% of it be a lot. Some dudes be trying 50-50. But the bigger your circle is, the more you're gonna get caught. And it's you gotta think about, you choose that lifestyle. The grade of people out here, these dudes, these men is weak, bro. They weak. So their nature is to snitch first. Everybody else's nature is to tell. It is. Don't think about when they say 50 years, or, you know, 2 life sentences, or 20, 10 years. You know, they be like, man, it crossed all their mind. But when you got an image to uphold, you know, you can't cooperate. When Young Thug corroborate telling his people, he's gonna have to go in and hide. His rap career over with. So their best bet is to seek out who the informants is, who telling them something, and try to make a deal with them. You know, that's the best thing. Try to get in touch with him. So it's no surprise, man. Then they got his picture and all that type of stuff, and you know, now they putting his family in danger too. Some of these young people don't care nothing about that. They just care about themselves. They don't care about their kids, the wife, the mama, the auntie, the uncles being in danger. All they care about is themselves and saving their own ass. This generation don't have no sympathy. You know, they can cut off emotional attachment like that. And that's the scary thing. There is no emotions till they go up in the penitentiary or they about to die, some shit like that. And that's the scary thing about it. And that's the one scary thing about that generation. They don't feel nothing until it's too late. But that's all I got. Appreciate y'all, man, for tapping in. Check out the music entertainment playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all the notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live, we drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJGood313, Venmo, CJGood313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Stitcher, Radio Public, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Only way to reach out for me for a business question, private sponsor, video question, chop it up, is through Twitter and Instagram. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.